So I'm in a different room today, and I'm talking very quietly because my mother is asleep because she works night shift, and this is pretty much the only time that I can actually record this. So here we go, we're going to try and keep this in a low volume and not wake up my family. This is the closest I've ever been to alerting them to the presence of my YouTube channel. This doesn't matter, let's get on with it. So one of the more recent rehearsals was spent doing character work. We got together and instead of going over lines and rehearsing scenes, rehearsing blocking, we focused on the characterization of the actors. In preparation for that, the director asked me, the writer, to make up a couple of character sheets, information on the characters, their motivations. Really, he just asked me to make character sheets so that they can actually do something during the character workshop. But I had such a good time. Oh my god. I really like going into analysis of characters and motivations, relation to the plot, and their overall arcs and their understandings and all that kind of stuff. I like it, and for my own characters, it was crack. I had such a fucking great time. I went ham. Not too ham though, because the actors needed to actually use these sheets to do stuff so it could get too out of hand. It might have gotten out of hand. I don't know. Everyone had about a full page of character stuff. I cut down a little bit, so each one was a little bit less than a page, but for a couple of them it was cut down a little fine. But I had a good time. You might notice this is actually being intercut with footage of the workshop because I couldn't take any footage because I was running it. The director asked me to run the workshop, which was okay, but I was not prepared in the slightest because I didn't think I'd have any input in that thing. But I did. It was cool. It was fun, I guess. I liked telling people what to do. That's not in the way of controlling them, but I had fun explaining myself. I had fun explaining the natures of these characters to the actual actors, and I liked working with them to figure that out. It was actually really fun, and it was really effective. Not that anyone's been doing a bad job, but after that character workshop, some of them were just so much better. It was one of those things we didn't know we wanted it until we had it, and then it was yeah. It was a good moment. It was cool. We've also had meetings about certain props and actually finding out where we're getting everything from. Most of what we're getting is borrowed from either our own homes or the homes of friends, which is cool. We may be borrowing a couch from a certain area on campus. I think we have permission. That's something the director knows. But in terms of dressing the set, all the other knickknacks, all the stuff that we need to actually make an apartment look like an apartment we're bringing from our own houses, I'm telling all the actors to bring everything they can on the day of bump in. So everyone's gonna get together all their shit, and we're gonna see what we can actually use, and then I'm gonna try and use as much of it as possible. Not just because I feel like we need to, but because I like the idea of just too much, too kitschy, too dumb. I like it. It's probably not going to happen, but you can. I was going to say you can always add, but you can't take away. That doesn't. I don't know. I'm mixing metaphors already. I don't know what I'm talking about. Basically, I'm going to use everything, and no one can stop me, except everyone. It'll be fine. It'll work out. We're all pretty much in charge of props as well. There's no designated prop person. We're all just figuring our own shit out. I had to buy googly eyes for a prop. You want to know why? Come see Roommates. I like how pretty much this whole show is a team effort. It's not we don't have separate groups of people taking care of different things. We're all doing it. The director, stage manager, even the actors, we're all doing shit ourselves. We're figuring out ourselves. I don't think it's how things are usually done, but it's fun. If nothing else, it's fun. It's when the show finally goes up, it's not just a bunch of departments finally arriving and mixing what they have. We've been mixing what we had from the start, and we've been talking about it together as we go through it. So by the time this thing actually goes up, it's a group effort. It's a team effort. That's what this whole show is. It's a bunch of people coming together and working together over time, not just people being liaisoned with and different groups coming together. No, it's everyone. We're all doing it. We're all together in this, and that's really fun. It's really fun. That's what this thing is. It's just a bunch of people having a good time. And speaking of having a good time, oh my god, Fringe has been going on for a month now, and it is so fun. As I said in the last video, we have been abusing these Fringe passes for all we freaking can. We've seen so many shows. I've averaged at least a show a day. Most nights it's multiple shows per night.
What?
We also went to the artist's bar a couple of times.
Sure, you're live on the wrong camera. Whatever. This works.
That's quite fun. We've just been chatting, we've just been having a good time. We've tried to do as much as we can, and we really have. We've done so much. We've had such a good time. And like seeing all these shows with, and every now and again we just realize like this will be us. We're also going to be a part of this because we're right at the end of Fringe. We're like right in the last 4-day time slot. So we're just like seeing what everyone else is doing, and everyone else is like having their like beginnings, show times and ends, and we're just watching that process from like a place where eventually we're gonna do it too. And it's like, ooh, we're getting there. It's real, it's happening, and it's gonna be happening soon, and that's exciting. And we're doing it together. And that's really nice. But like we keep saying, end of Fringe. The end of Fringe is coming up. We go up next week. Next week, Roommates Live from Apartment 19 has its opening night. We bump in, we like start our intensive period on Sunday. That is like, at the time of recording, 2 days from now. I'm gonna try and get this up either today or tomorrow, I don't know. Like, we're so close to this coming to fruition and this happening. And that also means there aren't very many of these left. So this little series is going to come to an end soon. I think I'm planning on only having 2 more entries done. So this is like one of the last ones. We're getting close, guys. Getting close. And I've said it so much over the course of these entries and the video itself, but like this whole adventure has been a good time. It's been a good time. And it's ending soon. Oh. No, I'm ending it now. Cool. Bye.